everybody, it's Susan, and I am here after the fact. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights video. I went on opening night. It was insane. Literally, I don't even know when you see some of this footage if you can appreciate exactly how many people were there. It was insane. Everything was super crowded. It was a lot of fun. So I only actually got to see 3 mazes the entire time. So I was kind of disappointed in that fact, but I understand. It was sold out. There were a lot of people there. What can you do? As you will see, I did get to go through the American Horror Story maze. It was great. I really do feel that the hotel representation looked a lot like the actual hotel hallway with the doors. They did pay a lot of attention to detail on the set designs. They covered murder house, freak show, hotel. It flowed well. I thought it was pretty good. That said, everyone, I am not a big scare person, meaning that I don't scare easily in mazes. So I don't want to critique it on the scare factor of it because I'm not the average bear in that respect. So American Horror Story was really cool, you guys. The hotel section was amazing. It looked just like the actual hotel. I tried to go through Krampus. That was over an hour wait. I did get some footage of the outside of it, which I will be putting in here, of course. And some people said that it was good. It kind of had mixed reviews. Some people said it was good. Some people said it wasn't that great. The reviews on that maze were mixed. I wish I could have gone through it. And you'll even hear me say we're going to go through Krampus now, and then it didn't happen. Now we are going over to Krampus. And then I also did get to go through the Freddy versus Jason maze. I really like the creativity of that. It was not just your run-of-the-mill Freddy vs. Jason. They did some really innovative things. I don't want to give anything away, but at one point they create this great silhouette, and I was the first person coming through for that group of people.
The people in front of us had already gone.
And I always go in first. So I got to experience that, this whole silhouette, and you think that it's one person, and then it's another, and I really love that they did that. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone. In certain areas, it was just so completely dark in Freddy vs. Jason. And personally, I like that because anything that makes me kind of uncomfortable, I consider a score for them. Not necessarily the jump scares don't really faze me a lot, but when it's something kind of uncomfortable and creepy and I don't know where I'm at or where I'm supposed to go, then you got me. So I really did enjoy that. Freddy vs. Jason was so awesome, you guys. I really liked it. I will say this too, Freddy vs. Jason was so dark in some areas that I literally, one time I accidentally almost walked into the pop-out back area where some of the Freddy and Jasons were coming out of, and then another time I accidentally almost walked out one of the emergency exits.
If people get too scared.
I did also get to go through, of course, and that's the one that I would have waited all night if I had to, for the Halloween maze. It was different from the Halloween maze that they had last year here in Hollywood. It was bigger, it was better. I really enjoyed it. They recreated down to the nth degree some of the scenes from Halloween and Halloween 2. and they had multiple actors in some of them. It was really cool. I loved it, and of course there were Michael Myers everywhere, and that's plural. So it was great, and I really did enjoy that one. That one was by far my personal favorite. There were some other people who were saying that that was one of the best ones that they had been through as well. I was told when I was through American Horror Story, and another one that I'll mention, that we could not take any photos or video even with the flash off. But in Halloween, I decided to ask again, and I was told yes, as long as I had no flash. So I did try to take some photos and a little bit of footage without ruining my experience. I'm not sure how good the footage is going to be, so if it's bad, you guys, please forgive me. I was having so much fun. You guys, the Halloween maze was bomb. Look at this. But that was a great maze, and I do recommend it. I tried literally, I want to say this was probably a total of 8 times, to go through The Exorcist, and the wait times just kept getting longer and longer. It started at about 70 minutes, and every time we checked, it went from 70 minutes
to 75 minutes, 80 minutes, to 95 or 100 minutes.
Next thing you know, it was literally 140 something minutes or 150 minutes. I mean, do the math. 2.5 hours. I didn't want to wait for anything 2.5 hours.
Except for Halloween, because I was not going to leave without seeing that.
So we just bailed and turned around and came back. But it was a lot of fun. I definitely do recommend it. If you want the more literal Hollywood experience, then go to Universal. If you're really in the mood for that Halloween horror vibe, I recommend going to Knott's, but it has an overall more Halloween vibe. But they're both great. They are both like apples and oranges to me, and I enjoy and love going to both of them every year, so there you have it.
That said, Universal doesn't have Elvira, so I'm just saying, you know my preference.
But it was a lot of fun. I do recommend it. The outside of the set of The Exorcist you'll see looked great, sounded great. I hope that footage came out. But I did hear that the interior of The Exorcist maze was the bedroom over and over and over again in different stages of the exorcism. So I really want to go back and see all of these things. I didn't hear anything about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze, unfortunately. And like I said, there were just way too many and the lines were way too long. But again, I went on opening night and it was sold out. So just keep that in mind. They also do offer early entry for people. So, you know, if you are going to go, check into it in advance so that you can see as much as you possibly can within that time period. Now, while I was there, of course, I did have to pick up a couple of things. The first thing that I picked up was this Titans of Terror, and they had this logo on a lot of stuff because this year they have Freddy, Jason, Michael, and Leatherface. All the mazes are there. So they call it the Titans of Terror, and it is all of them. This is a collectible Universal pin, and it's really heavy. And then this limited edition Michael Myers collectible pin from Universal Halloween Horror Nights. You know me, you know I had to have a Michael Myers shirt. So this is the Michael Myers Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood 2016 shirt. It does have raised blood, sorry, left the small sticker on it. It does have actual raised blood that is almost latex in nature, so it does shine and it just looks really cool. And then the best part, on the back, it does have the actual Halloween font, Halloween logo. So I love that this is fully licensed, and on the sleeve it has the logo. I was so excited about this shirt, and I was, I guess, lucky to have gotten one of these shirts because they were selling out, and it was opening day and they were selling out of every size. One of the shops in there only had double extra large left. So, you know, it's one of those things where go when you can, and if there's something that you really want, like I wanted a Michael Myers shirt, make sure you grab it while you're there. I hope you enjoyed this small video of my experience on opening night at Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights 2016. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Have you gone to Halloween Horror Nights before, whether it's Hollywood or Orlando? Are you going this year? What are the things you're most excited to see? Comment down below. Thank you guys again, and stay spooktacular.